to Columbia, Missouri, Memorial Stadium, and home to the Missouri Tigers, where we are anticipating quite a clash on Faurot Field today. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Utah Utes, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Utes will put total leather to crank us up. He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Missouri Tigers offense will get the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so...
Hit the afterburners, kid. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Power football with the run. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
And once you get in this range in the football field, do you depend on your kicker? Do you go for it? I think on fourth down, I think you go for it. This is a long field goal, a lot harder attempt. I like the offense going for it here in this situation.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll leave it with him. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll try the right side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. They're bringing heat. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. He wants to throw. Got the back over the middle.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Right back to the well. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. It's complete.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Got a man.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Pocket starts to collapse. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Feeling some heat. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
How about the defensive end understanding football, understanding that I got to keep outside contained. I'm responsible for the quarterback. Good job playing his responsibility. And how about getting that sucker on the ground? He's a pretty good athlete to be able to corral him, tackle him right in the middle of the field, and get him to the ground.
It's complete to the right. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big third down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They'll go to the ground. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some deep?
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Utes will call on their punt team. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
He's there to make the stop.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Runs through the tackle. Give him 114 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
The give and the run on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Line gets set, first down. Give to the back. Not much there. They'll give him one to the 14. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Bulls his way forward. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? To the ground to try to move the chains. And the Utes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Savage. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
From the gun on third down. Dances away. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Utes send out the punt unit. He's got great speed. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown Tigers! What a catch and run for 6. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got it. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They try to pop a run on the draw.
Nice run there on 1st down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Dumps it to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Jean-Pierre. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his feet to buy time. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect him to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. On the move, it's Jean-Pierre. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Missouri! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering.
Missouri, 14.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense. A big part.
Afterburners coming. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to him. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Coming after it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. Get our confidence going. We just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Hands it off. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. The Utes come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Utes with the 1st and 10.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Nice move there. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Shakes off the tackler. Strong run. Picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Trying play action. Fires on the move. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
Great players like this just do a good job of making you pay. And If you want to drop back and play coverage, that's fine. He can scramble around, buy time, beat you down the field. But if nothing's open, boom. I take it and easily get a first down, make a big play, just make it a headache for the defense.
Getting some heat. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Looking for a productive play on first down. The run to the left. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Finds his man. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
I know there are some people that say, no, in your own territory, you punt the football, you be conservative. No, sir. 4th and 1, I'm hitting the gas. All gas, no brakes. I'm going for this. I prepared for it all week. Nice job by the offense getting the first down on 4th and 1.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. What a snag by the defense. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Spits it out to the back. That pass is incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. Keeps it and gets the first down. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Utes moving quickly to the line.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. You saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utah! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. On the move. Got room at the 35. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. First down to start the drive after the break. Caught in the backfield. It's Maddox. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. He's going to throw deep right side. And he's got it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. This offense is scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it at the 25. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Unleashes it. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Offense set on 1st down. Give to the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And that running back essentially just did everything right. Not only did he rip off a 9-yard run with the lead late in the game, but he stayed in bounds. He had the awareness that if I stay in bounds, the clock keeps running, and it increases our chances of winning this game.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it.
Running back, football carrier. 6 up, 1.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, running back gets the give. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
Big reason. Has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Snagged in the middle. It's Maddox. Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9.
3rd down coming up.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Another 4th down try for this offense. They're 2 for 4 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. Touchdown, Missouri! And the stomping has commenced. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10.
For the offense.
He wants to throw. Gets rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. They'll throw it on 1st down. With the catch, it's Turbin. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to 1st down. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got his man. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got it on the move. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And the Utes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the catch at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. And the extra point splits the uprights. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. A first down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Back open in the middle. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.